If you're a crocheting cat lover like myself, then you're going to love the cat stitch. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to make it. For materials, you're going to need at least 2 different colors of yarn. Now you can use as many colors as you like, but you'll need at least 2 so that you can see the different rows of cats as you make them. I also recommend using colors that have a slight contrast between them. So I'm using worsted weight yarn in 2 different colors today and a 5mm hook. You can use whatever weight yarn and hook combination that you prefer. For our foundation chain, we need to begin with multiples of 5. So when we're talking about multiples, that means any number times 5. So I'm going to take 5 times 5, which gives me 25 for my total chains. So I'm just going to make a slip knot and place it on my hook. And I'm going to chain out 25. So if you like, you can pause the video and work on your foundation chain, and I'll meet you back here when that's finished. I just finished my 25 chains, so now it's time to start row 1. The first 2 rows of this stitch are setup rows, and then after that it's going to be a 3-row repeat. So I'm going to work in the 4th chain from the hook. I'm going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to place a double crochet. This is US terms double crochet, so I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into that chain, yarn over and pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now this first chain 3 right here counts as a double crochet, and with the double crochet that we just made, we'll have 2 double crochets to start our row. You're always going to begin and end each row with 2 double crochets. After that, the pattern repeat is to skip the next 4 chains and work a shell stitch. A shell stitch is 2 double crochets, a chain 1, followed by 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So I'm going to skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in that 5th chain, I'm going to work my shell stitch. So I'm going to yarn over here, insert into that chain, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. So that's 1 double crochet, place 1 more, and then I'm going to chain 1 for my center, and then 2 more double crochets in that same chain. There's another double crochet and another double crochet. So there's my shell stitch, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So let's do that again. We're going to skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in that 5th chain, we're going to do a shell stitch again. So double crochet, another double crochet, chain 1 for the center, and then 2 more. Double crochet and double crochet. I'm going to do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and in that 5th chain, double crochet, another double, chain 1, and 2 more doubles. So if you like, you can pause the video and continue to work shell stitches across. You're going to skip 4 and then work a shell stitch. When you get to the end, you should have 6 chains left. At the end of my row here, I have those 6 chains left. I'm going to place a double crochet in the second to the last chain. So I'm going to skip over those 4 again. So double crochet, and then in the very last stitch, another double crochet. If you remember, I said we're going to begin and end each row with 2 doubles. So you'll have 2 doubles at the beginning of your row, a series of shell stitches, and 2 doubles at the end. And that is the end of row 1. For row 2, I'm going to flip my work over, and I'm going to chain 3. That once again counts as a double crochet. And then I'm going to place a double crochet in the second stitch. Double crochet. And we're just going to repeat what we did in that first row. We're going to be making shell stitches across. This time we're going to be placing our shell stitches in the chain 1 space from row 1. So I'm going to yarn over, put my 2 double crochets in that chain 1 space. Chain 1 again, and 2 double crochets in the same stitch. And I'm going to skip over the next 4 stitches and place another shell stitch in the middle of this one from the previous row in that chain 1 space. So you can see our chain 1 space right here. Another shell stitch. So 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochets. So if you like, you can pause the video and continue to work your shell stitches across, placing a shell stitch in each of the chain 1 spaces of the shell stitch from the row below. And when you get to the end, you should have 2 double crochets left. I will meet you back here. At the end of row 2, I have my 2 stitches left, but I'm also going to be starting a new color for row 3, so I'm going to be changing colors at the end of this row. So I'm going to work a double crochet in that second to the last stitch. And then we have our chain 3. We're going to work a double crochet in this chain 3, but we're going to finish with a different color. So I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook into the top of that chain 3, yarn over and pull through 3 loops on the hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2. I have 2 loops on the hook. I'm going to pull through with my new color. So you can just pull through with your strand. I like to secure it with a little slip knot just to pull it through. I'm going to pull through with that new color and then flip it over. We're ready to begin with row 3. For row 3, I'm going to turn my work over once again, and we're going to be working with our new color, and we're also going to be adding a new stitch to this row. So I'm going to chain up 3 like I have before, counts as my first double, and work a double crochet in that second stitch. And now I'm going to do an extended double crochet cluster, and I'm going to be placing that in the space 2 rows below. So we have our last row here, that was row number 2. We have this space, and we have this space below it for row number 1. That's where we're going to be placing this stitch. So I'm going to yarn over like I'm making a double crochet, and I'm going to insert it into this space. I'm going to grab my yarn from behind and pull up a really long loop. You want your loop to be about as tall as the 2 double crochets that you just made. So I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook, but I'm not going to finish that double crochet. I'm going to do that again. So I'm going to yarn over, go down once again into that space, grab the yarn from behind and pull up a really long loop again. So I have 4 loops on the hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through those 3. And now I have my shell stitch from the row below. So I'm going to work a shell stitch again in that chain 1 space, 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochets. And now I have my, I like to call them valleys. So we have kind of like our peaks right here where we've made the shell stitch and the little valleys here. So I'm going to make my extended double crochet cluster stitch again in 2 spaces below. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to be inserting it into this space. I'm going to yarn over, insert down into that space and grab my yarn and pull up a really long loop again. Yarn over it and pull through 2 loops on the hook. I'm going to do that again. Insert down into that space, grab the yarn and pull it up. 4 loops on the hook again. Yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through those last 3. So now you can see where these stitches are starting to take place. So I'm going to do this a couple more times here. I'll work my shell stitch in the chain 1 space. Oops, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, and now it's time for that extended double crochet cluster stitch again. So I'm going to yarn over, insert down into this space, grab the yarn and pull up a long loop, yarn over and pull through 2, and then do that one more time. Yarn over and pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, pull through those 3. So now we have a shell stitch and then our last 2 stitches here. So I'm going to work my shell, chain 1. But before I work those last 2, I'm going to place that extended double crochet cluster stitch in the space in between. So we have our last 2 here. I'm going to work down into this space. So I'm going to grab my yarn and pull up a long loop again. Pull through. Do that one more time. 4 loops on the hook. Pull through 2, 3 loops, and pull through those last 3. Now this stitch can kind of crowd these last 2 stitches out, so you might have to just kind of scooch it over to the side. I'm going to work my last 2 double crochets. So placing my double crochet in that second to the last stitch, and then my final double crochet in the top of that chain 3. So that is the end of row 3. For row 4, we're going to flip our work over again, and this is just going to be a regular row, as I like to call it. Going to chain up 3, work a double crochet in that second stitch, and then we're just going to work those shell stitches across. So in each of the chain 1 spaces from the row before, we're going to work a shell stitch. So those 2 doubles, chain 1, and 2 doubles. So continue to work shell stitches in the chain 1 spaces from the row below until you get to the end and you'll have those last 2 stitches, and I'll meet you back here at the end of row 4. At the end of row 4, I just finished my last shell stitch here, and I have this extended double crochet cluster stitch. We're just going to skip over that and work in those final 2 stitches. So I'm going to place a double crochet in that second to the last stitch, and a double crochet in that chain 3 space from the row below. And that is the end of row 4. Row 5 is going to be another regular row, so I just turned my work over and I'm going to chain up those 3 again and work a double crochet in that second stitch. And once again, I'm just going to be placing shell stitches in each of the shell stitches from the row below until I get to the end. But since we have a 3-row repeat, this is our 3rd row, we're going to be changing colors again at the end of the row. So if you like to continue to place shell stitches in each of the shell stitch spaces from the row below, I'll meet you back here at the end of row 5 where we change colors again. At the end of row 5 here, I'm going to work my last 2 double crochets, but we're going to be changing colors again. So in that final chain 3, I'm going to yarn over and pull through 3 loops on the hook. And I'm going to pull through 2. I have 2 loops left. This is where I'm going to do my next color change. So you can change to a completely different color. I'm just going to switch back over to my first color here. Make a little slip knot and pull through with my new color. Then going to cut color 2 here. And now I'm ready to flip my work over. So now I'm going to begin row 3 again, where I'm going to work across doing the double crochet clusters like I did before. And I'm going to repeat rows 3 through 4 as many times as I like. So I'm going to do a few more rows here and I'm going to show you what our swatch looks like. After another repeat of rows 3 through 5, you can begin to see where the little cats are starting to emerge. And here I have this piece from the beginning. This is a blanket, and you can see what happens when you change colors multiple times when working rows 3 through 5. Thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel for more crochet tutorials.